Hey, Zane, back again, Batman with the show. Thank you for tuning in. I'm here with my executive producer, Jay. Hey, Jay, how you doing today? Well. You know, we've talked a lot about anime, and I love anime. Don't you? Don't you love a lot of anime? And one thing about this channel, we'll be talking a lot more anime coming this year, 2021. One of the major changes is we're going to be doing more of a major focus on anime, and basically there's so much out there. This is 2021 is going to tout one of the biggest years for animation and anime, specifically anime, for the amount of programming that is coming, the amount of movies, shows. I mean, there is so much coming out. I have been binging so much, and also I'm trying to catch all the season premieres. They have been great. ReZero, just really, oh man, you could almost put tears in my eyes on ReZero's return. What is it? Reincarnated as a Slime was fantastic on there. And bunch of others. I mean, Promised Neverland, the big surprise on the Promised Neverland on there, and you know, just all of it has been good so far. It's been very good. It's going to be hard to tout who's going to be top of the line. I mean, there was that Tenshin Munshin, that one. I'm maybe pronouncing it wrong, but I do apologize for that. We'll get that right on the next one, which also looks beautiful, but it kind of pervy in certain ways on there. And then we're leading to this, one of the top mangas in the world, selling over 85 million copies. Let me say that again. 85 million copies of this manga has circulated out there. You hearing me, DC? You hearing me, Marvel? That is you can call it a comic book, but a manga that's a good story. And that's Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, right now, one of the biggest box office in Japan right now, touting over 300 million in receipts alone. And then we got this coming supposedly in the first quarter. Now, you may say, wait a minute, Zane, isn't January the first quarter? No. First quarter starts in February. Always remember that, folks. First quarter is February 1st, or first week of February. Sometime, which I would have to tout spring, we're slated to get a Demon Slayer movie. Hopefully. I mean, the way it's looking at, it's hard to say which cities will get it, for the fact is, most of the theaters are shut down. I mean, we're hoping that by the spring everything will start opening up again. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one to say. I'm in New York City, and the governor and the mayor here are totally batshit insane.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid?
So things keep changing every 30 seconds around here in New York. And you know, for my viewers in New York, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, like I said, we're expecting on it. There isn't a home video release yet, or an on-demand. I mean, I would assume the on-demand will probably be quicker as far as that. But we also got this. This coming week, Friday. For those of you who haven't seen this gem, this is truly one of the best stories I've seen in a long time. Beautifully done, beautifully animated. The storyline is fantastic. Just to give you just a brief synopsis of the story, it's about a boy who basically takes some things to sell down in the mountain to feed his family. Comes back, his family is completely wiped out by demons, except his sister, who survived the brutal onslaught, and now who turned into a demon herself. And now he's training to fight these demons, using also his sister as a weapon. And he's looking for a cure for his sister. And it is a great, great story, as you can see the love between brother and sister in this. That he's striving hard to protect his sister from being killed by other slayers, and to try to find the person responsible for this, the person that maybe might be able to change, or if there's a cure for this. Now, I don't want to give too much away. I just only giving you on there. But this Friday, you'll be able to catch season 1 on Netflix. That's right. Netflix has acquired the Demon Slayer series. That's a big shock right there. Because I know, you could have seen it on Funimations and a lot of other Crunchyroll and other sites. Netflix has jumped into and put some money up and says, hey, listen, this is one of the best. Will they get season 2 out of this? And that's a good question. If there's a season 2, most likely, probably Netflix will get it. They're going to fight for it, and that's why this is ramping up. Most people says, oh, it's over. Funimations and Crunchyroll together, they're going to tout the biggest on there, not realizing that there are other players in the freaking game. Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, HBO Max. Even though Crunchyroll is part of HBO Max, but very soon it'll be out of there. But HBO Max, still going to get anime in there. I wouldn't tout them so much. I would tout more Hulu into the business than HBO Max. But Netflix getting Demon Slayer, that's a big hit. That's a big hit right there. Because this has been, like I said, over 300 millions in ticket sales. 300 million. That's in Japan alone. It's past Studio Ghibli's movies. It's past the big blockbusters, Tenet and others that have played over there. I mean, one country alone touted this. Even though it's been dethroned right now, temporarily at the moment, by another anime, but to reach that echelon as far as sales, I'll tell you, it is fantastic to see that. It is fantastic. And what else? I mean, we have Bleach around the corner and the end of Bleach. And a lot of people tout, who's going to be the 3? Who's going to be the new 3? You had Dragon Ball, you had Bleach, there was like so many that have come and gone that have been the 3 and the 3 on that. And we got others that are coming also. We got older series that are returning back. We got, a Mobile Suit Gundam series coming back. You have another classic that's coming back from Shaman King. Shaman King. Could you believe it? After so many years, Shaman King. And there are many others that are coming in. And then you have the new class. You got Chainsaw Man. You got the Way of the House Husband that's coming. You got Reincarnated as a Slime. You got ReZero. ReZero right now is like that many people talk about. And then, of course, the controversial ones, Redo the Healer, which just started. I just caught the first episode on that, and they said episode 2 is supposed to be the controversial episode. And we're going to discuss this on another episode. This whole how the Goblin Slayer, No Game No Life, all this bullshit that people throw at you. That's like, oh, we can't have this. It's a story. If I tell you and I put out and I show you that this is not something that's new, that this is not something that's on there, it's just another story, it's another direction that they've thrown this at, but it's been out there, both live action and anime and animation. I just can't foresee how these people complain about certain titles. There's got to be a reason behind that. But like I said, who's going to be the top? Who's going to be number 1? And lingering in the background, that's been gaining speed, is another series called Spy X Family, which last I counted had over 8 million copies sold by the end of last year, by the end of 2020, and growing. And you have series like this that are very well made, very well done, great stories, that's beating out after the joke we saw last night with Batwoman. That was a joke. And a couple other things that are coming. I mean, I can't even believe what they just did to the Equalizer. The network that originated the Equalizer has returned with it and butchered the Equalizer. Just in the trailer alone. I mean, who is responsible for this? Who is just sitting there pushing the buttons, deciding, yeah, we gotta have this, click that, and not even think of the storyline itself. This is why Japan is beating out comic books right now. This is why anime is becoming king right now, because they're not bending the knee. They're seeing the stories. They're putting it out. If they're controversial, better for them, because basically people will continue to talk about it. Because I saw Goblin Slayer. Not to what everybody was talking about. Yes, there was a rape scene in there. Did you see the rape scene? Not really. And if I haven't read the manga. If the manga is more graphic, it's more graphic. But as far as what they put in the anime, it is what you would normally see in certain films. No Game, No Life, same situation on there. Sword Art Online, and many others that have been criticized. I mean, right now the new ones redo the healer. I can't not foresee why these people are thinking. They're talking about sex and stuff like that. Meanwhile, high school DxD or DD, however you want to pronounce it, that's about as ecchi to close to almost borderline hentai in a way, without penetrating sex that you can get, and they're still okay with that. There was another one called Sekirei. And I don't know. I think either somebody is just sitting there just looking for things all day, or this is just a group of insanity. It just literally that they're just basically just people sitting in some sort of asylum just clicking away all day long because
it was because of COVID. We don't know what happened. It's just suddenly coming. No. Left-wing activists came in and decided to take over this industry, spit in your faces, and destroy what you loved. Wake up.
Some of the stuff that comes out, it's unbelievable, and I cannot see why Twitter isn't still in business for this. And I discussed in another video, we got Parler coming back, supposedly. But yet Twitter is the bigger issue because of all the, you had Top Hat Studios, had death threats. They had death threats. And those death threats are still online. They haven't been removed. They're still there. I mean, some people may have taken it away, may have erased it, but it wasn't taken away by Twitter. It wasn't taken away by Twitter at all. And we saw many, many times how much Vic Mignogna was butchered online. And it's the same thing with all these other animes. Continuing butchering.
And you weak-ass, fat-beard cucks who let these bitches come in here and make it unhospitable. Tell the fans that they're Nazis if they don't like their characters being destroyed.
But at least they're seeing the light of day. They're getting to be produced. They're not being edited. Well, Redo the Healer got an edited edition, which that we'll discuss also in another edition. So, tell me in the comments below how you feel about it. Let me know. Hit that subscription. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Oh, we're probably, by the time this video hits, we'll probably be over 300. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Thank you very much. And those of you who haven't, maybe today is the day that I earn your subscription. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't forget, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell so you know when we will be on the air. Because there's so much that's coming. There's so much that's coming that we're working on. We're doing our best to try to catch up. And like I said, hey, listen, small staff. There's so much to do, and Jay does most of the work here. Right, Jay? Right. And don't forget to share this video. We will catch you on the next one. Thank you again, and we'll see you. Have a good week. Enjoy all the fruits of labor when it comes to the anime that's coming out this week. And thank you. Bye-bye now.